Comments made about athletes and people on this show are only intended for humorous purposes for fantasy football. I respect your craft in real life. I'm a troll. This is what I do. But if I drafted you, you're on my team, and you're underperforming, hey man, welcome to my barbecue because you're about to get roasted. Episode 10, you already know what it is. We're in week 11, coming to you live from Culver City, California. I'll be going to the Saints-Eagles game this week, and I'm going to see the Saints put on another bloodbath. They dismantled the Bengals last week, and the Eagles just lost Ronald Darby for the season with a torn ACL. So I see the Saints rolling, all right? Who dat? It's going to be a fun game. I'm going with my buddy Chris and Rob and Elizabeth. Shout out. All right. Now, Le'Veon Bell has to report by today to be eligible to play in the 2018 NFL season. I don't see it happening. Whoever went and got James Conner, congratulations. He's going to be practicing tomorrow, Wednesday, from his concussion because he was put in the protocol, and we'll see if he gets ready for this week. I think he does, and he's an RB1 for the rest of the season. Congratulations. Now, the Titans fully put a beat down on the Patriots, and I don't know if that's going to continue with the Titans, and I think the Patriots after their bye week are going to come back on a ferocious, monstrous revenge tour of everyone because of this game. So we'll see how the Titans keep up their play. Corey Davis is looking like their best weapon, and Dion Lewis, but other than that, they don't really have many other weapons to be using, so we'll keep an eye out for that in the coming weeks. Now, into the waiver ads. We've got 6 teams on a bye this week. It's the last big bye week until next week with just the Chiefs and the Rams, but this week we got the Bills, Browns, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets, and Niners. So really not many, big name players are on a bye except Nick Chubb, Jarvis Landry, Josh Gordon, Gronk, Sony Michel, Brady, Edelman. Other than the Pats and the Browns players, you really don't and maybe George Kittle, you don't really care much about this bye week. Notable additions from previous weeks, we got Marquez, Valdes-Scantling, Austin Hooper, Ito Smith, Jalen Richard, Courtland Sutton, Baker Mayfield, and Tyrell Williams. Pickup of the week is going to be, honestly, there's probably not a main pickup of the week, but 2 names to really just keep on your radar is Josh Adams, the Eagles running back, and Josh Reynolds, the Rams receiver who will now be taking Cooper Kupp's place after his torn ACL. So, and there's one more Josh I got to bring up. I guess it's the week of the Joshes. Josh Doctson of the Redskins is looking like the main playmaker on this team. Jamison Crowder's been hurt. Maurice Harris has stepped up in the slot. Josh Doctson's been getting a lot of red zone looks with Jordan Reed, and he's someone to keep on your radar. Frank Gore, 13 carries, 90 yards, 2 receptions, and 12 yards receiving. Frank Gore just is turning back time. Plain and simple. He and Kenyon Drake are fluctuating between who has the larger game between the two, but Frank Gore is worth an ad at this point. Anthony Miller I really like, but I don't know if it's sustainable. He had 5 receptions, 122 yards, and a touchdown. He's Mitch Trubisky's second favorite target after Allen Robinson, who put on a game last week. Let's go Bears. And Anthony Miller is looking like that hyped rookie that was in preseason that was going to be getting all the targets coming into the season. He just had a little slow start, and now I think it's time to add him in every league. He's a must-add. Rashaad Penny, 12 carries, 108 yards, and a touchdown. No Chris Carson last week. Mike Davis did have the bulk of the carries, but was less effective on the ground, but he got all the receptions out of the backfield. But Rashaad Penny looked really good in this game, and I think they're going to be playing the hot hand approach even with Carson back. So this is a muddied backfield, and I want nothing of it. But if you really need a low-end flex play, Rashaad Penny's your guy. And then our last ad this week, it's pretty pretty slim. Like, this guy's on a bye, but Zay Jones had 8 receptions, 93 yards, and a touchdown. Like, that amount of volume is something to look into. He's on a bye, so if you're like a top seed and you just need to pick up some depth and you have something from previous buys that you're just going to drop, like a kicker or a D, maybe go get Zay Jones and just sit on him and see what happens after next week. All right, so that's the waiver ads. Now we're going to jump into my favorite thing you already know. It's the start versus sit. So this week, Marlon Mack start, and Andy Dalton sit, John Ross start, Matt Stafford sit, Trey Burton start, Ryan Fitzpatrick sit, Jack Doyle start, Eric Ebron start, Doug Baldwin start, Kenny Golladay start, Marvin Jones Jr. sit, Corey Davis start, OJ Howard start, Mark Ingram start, Mike Davis start, Chris Carson sit, Austin Hooper sit, Evan Ingram start, Josh Doctson start, Tyrell Williams start, and Jalen Rashaad start. So that's your week 11 start versus sit and waiver ads. We're going to go get you that victory. Playoffs start week 14. We got 3 more weeks of the regular season. So make sure you're checking these waiver wires and going and getting these guys if you need the help. Also, next week, the Thanksgiving week, I will not be here. There's going to be a little bit of a surprise episode on where we're going to be. It might be industrial, it might be tropical, it might be both. It might be outer space, I don't know. But you know what? You better like, subscribe, and comment, and check next week to find out. All right? I'll see you guys later. Cut the crap.